So it's very, very important that we help people to do this. Now, the first stage of psychological safety is normal acceptance in the team. There shouldn't be any conditions for the person. Are you getting my point? The only condition is that we took you on the fact that you are a chartered accountant. So as you talked about, the competency is there, and you have the ability to also gel with people. That should be the only condition. It shouldn't be that, oh, he's from this region, this race, he speaks this language, I don't like the color, those things. No. Those things don't come in there, right? The team accepts the new person and consider him or her as a part of the team identity. So you become part, you give the badge and all those kind of things. Everything you need to identify with the group is done to you. This is not stand-alone event, but a respected signal and evidence of acceptance. Now, they grant inclusion safety based on human status and not on criteria like appearances, social status, or material possession. Right? It's very, very important. Now, let's move to the learner safety. This is the other time you ask a question that I think it's likely people will make mistakes or something like that. I've forgotten the question, but it's likely to come up again.
I'm sure it will.
Yeah, from the acceptance stage or the inclusion stage, you move to the learner stage. Now, these are stages to ensure that the workplace is psychologically safe. That means people will be able to voice out when they need to voice out. They will be able to challenge the status quo and all those kind of things. Now, the learner stage satisfies the need to learn and grow. You get my point? Every job has its own one way or other to do things, right? So what is done here may probably be a little bit different from what is done here. Although we are all in the banking sector or the media space or those kind of things, we have what we call the institutional culture that you need to need to get yourself acquainted with. So here, the opportunity must be given to the person, the new person, to learn. This is where probably your boss is that good. He will be taking you through certain things that you need to know about the work. Are you getting my point? He gives you opportunity. It also comes in the form of giving the person opportunity to really work on what he has been employed to do. There are some managers, they can do everything except changing men to women and women to men, right? So if you are a manager like that and somebody comes under you, 2-3 years, the person may not be able to do anything. That means psychologically, the person is not safe. So we are talking about situations where the managers, the management will now offer this new person opportunity to learn, right? You send them on assignment. When they come, you review, you correct them, you ask them to do certain things. You send them to trainings. Appropriate trainings are very, very important. So we have companies that the HR will come around with most of the trainings that are in the system, right? Maybe Banking College is running some trainings. They know other institutions, they are running some trainings. So they pick and choose which one will be relevant for new people that have joined the company. And some companies, during the orientation, you may have the opportunity to learn a whole lot about the company and what you need to do. So this stage is also very, very important. In this stage, you feel safe to exchange learning process by asking questions and giving feedback. And here you will be experimenting and even making mistakes, right? Yeah. Because sometimes there are likelihood mistakes that is taken to be normal. So you do some of these things, and that is where the experience comes in. You may have the theoretical background, debit Kofi, credit Kwame, but probably practically it's not always that you debit Kofi and credit Kwame. So they teach you some of these things. It's a very important stage that employers should be very mindful of. Now, mistakes, right? When mistakes are properly reviewed, it brings more learning to people. Are you getting my point? So we should teach people to learn. Are you getting my point? We should help people to learn rather than teaching to probably disgrace them or something like that. So there's an opportunity for every leader to help anybody that is under you. This stage shift from human needs or status to what? To the one that you really need to perform. Now, learner safety is an enabler of learning. This is the conditions will be created for you to really learn. So sometimes they will take you to know all the department, what the department, each department does. Are you getting my point? So they will take you to radio, you watch them a little bit. They will take you to probably
TV,
Studio B, Studio A, whatever.
Production
engineering. Good. Are you getting my point? When it comes to the banking, you go to the tellers, you observe them, you go to the back office, those kind of things, treasury and all, so that generally at least you have a feel of what everybody does. So this is a place that we need to caution the staff. You have to be very serious to be seen to be learning, right? I'm using seeing, but not to fake. Are you getting? I mean, genuinely, you must be seen to be learning and absorbing and what, making sure that you are fitting. Because there are some basic things that if they teach you 1, 2, you still forget. It's like you were not paying attention at the learning stage. And then it's not good like that. Here you need to be very curious, and that willingness to be coming